On one, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Forced out to his right. He'll make a big play on the ground. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Jukes one defender, and he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
12. Gun. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker.
That's
how I label him on my little sheet right here.
11.
This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go. 11.
Trying again, following the sack. He's going to push one deep down there. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Deron Bland has it. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Yeah!
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dak now from the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Throw on 3rd down. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Deron Bland.
On one, ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And he's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Cut.
Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11.
Gun. Cut.
Looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. Cut at the 20-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Here's a return from the 7. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
And he'll have a small 4-yard jump there. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
12. Cut.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's get set.
On the handoff, this is Brown.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down. It gets them the first.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Michael Parsons making that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
11, mighty. Stop.
Run coming up.
Ready? 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. Here we 26.
First down, here's Dak. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Slot receiver headed left.
26.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
He's trying another one deep. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
2-2. 26.
He'll throw it. He's trying to go deep again. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
from beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set, hut, ready, go.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Stewart sets to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Stewart. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cade Otten from 8 yards out. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here's Stewart to throw it. And that's complete to Gates. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Antonio Gates from 21 yards away. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle. 13-0 is the score after 1. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Jaden Reed. This is taken around the 12. And a nice spin into some open field. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown,